So beginning our day, April 6th, 2024, we're in this post-winter retreat period. We've had 3 months of practice, and it builds up imperceptibly that we actually are in retreat mode. And then we have this period of coming out of retreat, which can be difficult. So we're in winter retreat and things are one way, and then we come out of retreat and we think it's going to be a certain way, and then everything changes and it all falls apart. And the community then can change very quickly, and then there will be a bit of a shakedown and it can settle into something. So, and I've gone up to the Humboldt Vihara for the last 5 days and just got back last night. It's really interesting and kind of fun to contemplate new beginnings in certain places. It really, meditating each morning in this little retreat house that we have access to, it really reminds me of when I first came to Abhayagiri, and there was a little house that everything happened in. We used to have this little bungalow which had a very small kitchen in which everything happened. There was a living room with carpet in it, and a little bedroom made into a library, and Debbie's office was a closet in the library, and then the Ajahn's office was another bedroom. And we used to have tea sitting on the carpet in the little house in the living room, and used to have midnight tea there, and used to have meetings there sometimes. And then this was the Dhamma hall, and this had carpet, and this little stub out wasn't here. The Buddha was up here, and it was a smaller room, and so it was very much a family feel. And then eventually in 2016, that house got torn down because we had our new buildings, and the new building became fully operational in 2017, 2018, and so things changed and it became a bigger monastery. So it's fun to go to a new possible branch monastery and see these beginnings, and then also see local people who hear about it and get interested, and they've never really heard about Abhayagiri or knew that monks were here, but then because they live in that area, they get to meet up with people. And so it's fun to see people interested in meditation and interested in practice, and just having that new, fresh interest. So when things are new, there's a certain energy to it, and then after a while, things aren't new anymore, and they just become normal when we do certain things. And then at a certain point, things are old and they pass away. So it's everything is like this. This is the truth of impermanence the Buddha's talking about, that we can reflect on each day. So whether it's beginning a winter retreat, have the middle of the winter retreat, and then at the end of the winter retreat passes away, and then there's a new beginning after that, and we might have plans or things we're going to do, and then when we go do those things, it's another new beginning, and then it becomes normal again, and then we'll change again, and things are always happening like this. So learning how to not place our hopes too much in the future, but to learn how to be content in the present, because the habit is to, with a new beginning, is just to look to the future, and then sometimes we miss that appreciation and gratitude that can arise in the present if we just look at what we have. It's coming back to this idea that is attachment to a beautiful location unwholesome? And I would say it's not necessarily unwholesome, but what it means is the mind is wholesome. When we notice beauty, when we have gratitude and appreciation for all the good things we're surrounded by, that means the mind is wholesome. So appreciation and gratitude is a sign that the mind is wholesome. So, we might be walking up the trail at Abhayagiri, and it's an incredibly beautiful location that we're living in, but if we're just up in our head thinking, oh, I can't believe this person said that to me, oh, I'm going to do this, oh, this person, I can't stand them, and okay, and then I'm this way, I'm that way, and we might not notice the amazing smells of the bay laurel leaves in the forest, or the sound of the mountain quail in the streams, or anything else around us that's really amazing and beautiful. So when the mind notices these things, it means it has gratitude and appreciation, and we're able to not really focus on the kind of nitpicky negativities which can arise in daily life so easily. And there's plenty to be negative about, but then to try to lift the mind out of the muck of negativity and go into the positivity and notice notice the positives. So that's yoniso manasikara, that's the skillful attention, using the attention in a skillful way to focus on the positive things rather than focusing on the negative things, which stoke the anger and resentment. The reflection for this morning.